In the current era, many occultists have the rituals, the books, the tools, yet they lack transformation. They use techniques and correspondence to get effects that they seldom turn into results, perhaps outside of entertainment. They chase more sigils, more spirits, more theory, and most importantly, more spicy details about magicians long gone, while their lives and plans fall apart. The issue isn't the lack of mystery, it is the vessel, which is why almost after a decade of practice and more than a decade of research, I created a course offering a solution. Called Renegades of Magick, the course has 11 modules focusing on building a vessel capable of causing meaningful and tangible changes in 2025 and beyond. Those familiar with my work know I have a cross-referential and eclectic approach. Renegades of Magick is the epitome of that. It fuses Hermetic Kabbalah, modern studies and meta-analysis, behavioral science, biohacking, philosophy, psychology, lifestyle design, and personal reflections on the path. It grounds lofty abstractions through holistic living, urban culture, tech, and topics deeply relevant to those living now, not in the Victorian era. What Renegades of Magick is not is historical evidence or facts about this or that person or order. No stories about Fortune, Crowley, or how the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn was founded and collapsed. Some stories do appear, but only as a brief introduction to an exercise, action items, or unnecessary mind shift. The course demands rigorous action, and it took me almost 8 months to complete it. Renegades of Magick unpacks gradually, expected to be followed at your own pace, giving yourself enough time. Critical concepts are re-examined to build connections as each module builds on the previous one, so you always know exactly where you stand. There are a few reasons for the name. One is that it's very practical, treating magic as a pillar of a whole lifestyle working with the mind, body and the soul, not as some distant or disconnected thing you do for 15 or 30 minutes per day. The second is that unlike most culture, which obsesses with etiology and looking into the past, Renegades of Magick is grounded in teleology, focusing on the future. Sure, as noted in the modules, certain practices do bring reflection and introspection, yet in its totality, the course is meant to move you forward with your goals and aspirations. Renegades of Magick primarily runs through the Ikigai paradigm. There's nothing wrong with the true or pure will concept, it just so happens that it often becomes a source of fantasies about how many incarnations it spans. Conversely, Ikigai is anchored in building tangible skills and mastery here and now. Renegades of Magick launches with 2 tiers, Essentials, which is about 80,000 words of content and video overviews, and Deluxe, which adds about 430 graphics in the form of ritual breakdowns, techniques, sigils, diagrams, you name it. Now, can you use your own diagrams and opt for the first one? Sure. Are they going to be even remotely close to those of the second tier? No. Based on what I've seen, these are pretty unmatched in terms of structure and attention to detail. Those who bought my manuals will likely find the second tier a no-brainer, as it includes their best iterations and plenty more. I read it the cover several times, treating the whole project as an artist to really bring stylish and engaging graphics. Now each is part of a complete user manual, and if you buy it, you'll find it is grossly underpriced. But should you actually buy it? Dabblers, fantasy escapists, people looking for shortcuts, cosplay and trivia. Nothing wrong with that, but it simply won't deliver if that is you. So who is it for? Beginners who want clarity and structure, intermediates who feel stuck, scattered or hit a ceiling, and even seasoned practitioners who want real and grounded transformation, or simply feel something is missing in magical books. However, as mentioned in the modules, the Renegades of Magick course is mostly tailored to creatives, entrepreneurs, artists, biohackers, self-improvers, optimizers, and other problem solvers. It is where I come from. As some of you know, I didn't get into magic as a quote-unquote spiritual bro or a mystery seeker, whatever that means. I faced a serious issue. 4 years of excruciating agoraphobia and impaired ability to leave my home. A life mainly focused on expecting and escaping, or at least trying to mitigate the next panic attack. As if by magic, magic helped me gradually put that to an end. I've also never been initiated into any formal system or order, so I do not claim a great degree or lineage. I back the course with all the music, content and books I created since I started practicing and a bit before. A product of honing my crafts and skills for years, the Renegades of Magick course is the user manual I needed when starting but didn't have, and I have no doubts it will bring value to the right people. If that includes you, pull the trigger. If it doesn't, don't. Thank you for your time.